Oh man, my hair is crazy right now. So I'm about to pull the engine on the VR4. I've been up kind of like doing all the meticulous stuff, like let's see, doing all this, pulling all the wiring through the firewall. And I thought like, well, I'm making like a video for Monday, but might as well just kind of like live stream this. I don't know why the quality is all weird. It kind of looks all, it's weird. Is my camera? It's almost like my camera's messed up. Huh. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder why it's like that. Oh, maybe it's because of poor connection or something. So, yeah, I'm doing it right now. And, so pretty much everything's unbolted. Well, actually, I think everything's unbolted. I don't know why I have a bad connection here. Let me, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, now I'm on like Verizon's network. I was on like the shop like stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do this, and yeah, you know, Verizon is a lot better, but it's still, man, that's weird. I don't know why it looks like that. It looks like there's like waves, or the quality's all messed up. I don't know why it's doing that. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing and pull it out, I guess. So I guess you guys see it before the video. Yeah, it's still very bad connection. I don't understand the connection issues with Verizon lately. Like a couple like months ago, Verizon was great, and now it's just like horrible. I don't understand why. I have 3 bars, and it's like poor connection. I think there's a cell phone tower like, I don't know, like a mile away or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna kind of post it up because I don't know where that thing's at. So hopefully, hold on, let me see. Yeah, I think that's probably pretty decent. So yeah. hoses. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Oh man. Holy crap. It's like 2:30 I think, or 3, or I'm not sure exactly. It's somewhere around 2 to 3 in the morning. So yeah, I just got this out, kind of scrolling through the comments. Yeah, like 2:30. What up, Jeff? Well, you know, there's like people around the world that watch our stuff. More people watch Trevor's, but my Cummins like crank seal swap, I have um, like demographic is like the whole world almost. But yeah, let's see what else. Huh. Yeah. Nice. I'm actually, someone asked if I'm doing a swap or a rebuild. So this is the car that this is the blown up engine right here. And this is it's like decent. You know, it's like, it was a neglected VR4 that like I bought it from some guy, and he's like, oh yeah, sit in my driveway for 5 years or whatever. But it's like this car is like the top of the line one. It's glass roof, 6-speed. It has the bigger brakes. The other one also had bigger brakes. The 5-speed ones had like these Brembos, but they were smaller because I try to put, because these wheels are off the 5-speed and they don't clear these brakes. But this is the engine that I got out of that wrecked car, and it has like 100,000 miles, and well, it's kind of clean. I pressure washed it, but it has 100,000 miles. It just had, so what happened was a drunk lady just cut a turn too short or something, and like sideswiped the guy. But he, like 6,000 miles ago, he did the clutch, had Mitsubishi do the clutch, the timing belt, and like the 60K, like everything. So yeah, it has like the tranny and the fluid is new and all that stuff's done. So I shouldn't have to really worry about, all I should have to worry about is putting that into there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep going tonight and just get it in there and try to get it like as close as I can, but let's see. Yeah, so I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I definitely need to, yeah, so I definitely need to probably get a new fuel filter, because the gas is, well, you guys can't smell it, but it smells like 5-year-old, like 85 or something. It just stinks. So yeah, I'm gonna have to change that fuel filter, but before I do that, I'm gonna drain all the gas out of this gas tank, and then I'm gonna put the fuel pump out of the other car into this car, because that car, like, the guy took care of it. I'm sure he put like 91 in it. It ran. It hasn't been sitting for 5 years, so I just don't want to have to, like, later down the road, after I take that shell to like the scrap yard and need a fuel pump, and then have to buy one instead of just doing it now. I'm also going to swap the door off of that other car, because you can't really tell, but one of Trevor's Saab hoods, yeah, right here, one of Trevor's Saab hoods, when it was windy, when we went down to Texas, it blew off the car, and it dented here, and then it dented the door. But I could probably get that out with my hand. And then this, I'll just put that other, it's a nice clean black door, except up here it has a little spot. But fixing like a seam like is a lot harder than actually fixing like something that was like already like kind of smooth. I don't know. The one thing I'm like afraid of is like VR4s and like just like Mitsubishis in general. They like to blow up. I had like a 450 horsepower Talon a long time ago, before I even like did anything on YouTube. I bought it from like, I had a friend that like had a like a tow yard. Well, like he worked at a tow yard. He didn't have one. But they like auction cars off, and like I got it for like $1,000. It had like HKS 272s, fully built head, fully built bottom end, and like all kinds of stuff. But I like drove it around, ripped it. The transfer case like locked up on me on the highway doing like 80 miles an hour, so that wasn't too fun. And then like I actually like launched it to like get it off the highway because it was like totally stopped on the highway. So like I don't know if I still have it, but the transfer shaft, literally like the splines, and those are like thick shafts. The splines twisted like 180 degrees. And the good thing was like Dodge warranted the transfer case because it was a factory recall, like a safety recall. So they put a new one in, but they had to like cut the old transfer case off because the splines like twisted and they couldn't get it off, which was pretty funny. So I didn't have too many problems with the car. It's just, you know, DSMs are known for like, I don't know if it's like that they're known for like braking a lot. I just think that people that have them are like most normal people buy them and don't take care of them. So this one, as long as, so that guy took care of that engine, and I'm putting the diff out of that car in here, and then also going to put the drive shaft. So I'm going to try to put like all the drivetrain from the other car into this one because it was taken care of a lot better. Like the rear brakes and the front brakes, I'm just gonna put in. But another thing is when I pulled this one, the axle popped out of the cup. So let me see. I don't think I could. I don't have a flashlight, and I don't think it has a. It won't go to the flash, but yeah, the axle pulled out of the cup. So I actually undid the axles this time. I never had that problem before. I've dropped a bunch of swaps just like this, but these look like newer axles, except for like them being a little rusty. So I'm gonna put these axles in. The rear ones look new as well, so I'm gonna put these axles in that. As long as I probably should check, because Mitsubishi did all kinds of weird things with like spline counts, and like different like models had different spline counts and different axles when like it was crazy, like all the different configurations Mitsubishi came up with. So I need to, I don't know. This one might have different axles in the back. I'll have to wipe off that tag mark because this one is actually, probably just got my shirt dirty, is actually, that axle's messed up too, is a LSD. Probably can't see it, but LSD. So it looks pretty good. And then this, I don't know why they have lines running to the front of the car if there's a power steering pump on the diff. Never understood that. Oh man. So let's see what you're saying. I've never heard of a, what is it, Legnum? Legnum? Something like that? Yeah, so my actual idea was, yeah, Yeah, I guess they like the GTRs have like coolers and stuff in the back. It's if you're gonna have a pump, you might as well just have like a cooler. But the funny thing is, like, this is all that like it goes to. Like it goes like, I mean, it goes to the reservoir and everything, and then goes to like the other power steering pump. But this is like the cooler. So this little thing right here. So, you know, if it was me and I was designing a car, I'd definitely not. I'd have like a cooler in the back instead of running like. So the lines run. We'll trace them. They run from here all the way back up to here, and then go to like the diff and stuff, and the super like steering, wreck your stuff. Super hikers, I think, is a very bad idea. And then it comes around and then goes right here somewhere, and then oh yeah, right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's the lines again. So these lines go through the rack, and then here's the other ones, and then they go all the way back to the car, and they like loop. So I don't know who thought, like, I don't know, somebody needs to learn how to design some shit. Hopefully they got fired, because these cars had a lot of redundant stuff on them that you know, if better engineering, they probably would have been a better car. So a Galant wagon, it's a all-wheel drive, like turbo. That'd be tight. Yeah, I don't think we have any of that stuff in the US. So my actual thought was, I like how these cars, actually I like how the 99s look, but I like the bodies on them are like nice, like how they're designed and how they flow, but the drivetrain is like an issue. So this is bad, and this is bad, and so is the transfer case. Like, but you know what's not bad is if I sold that swap and then sold this thing and then just bought a R34 RB26 and put it in this. I don't know, I've been thinking about it, because like either that or a JZ, it would fit. Like a JZ is only 2.5 feet long. This is like 4 feet of engine bay. So there's plenty of room in like I have a GTR oil pan, because I look like for the 240Z. So the only thing that probably would be an issue is it doesn't have like a trans tunnel. So this would have to probably be like enlarged. But, you know, I don't know. I just don't want to like have a big another project. I kind of just want to get it done. But it'd be cool, you know. That'd be really cool, because as long as you can get the rear end to match the GTR like R34 front diff, it'd rip. You never have to worry about it like blowing up when you launched it, because you could literally like launch R32s, R33s, R34s all day. Even the new R35s, you launch them all day and they never break. Yeah, I don't know, a V8 would be cool too, but I think like a JZ in it would be nice. Ooh. Yeah, I know. A JZ would be awesome. Yeah, I don't know if I really kept one. Someone asked if I kept one, choose like a reliable engine. If I actually kept one, I'll probably drive this thing around a little bit, but I don't think I'll. Yeah, 20B. I wanted to put B in it, but they're too expensive now. I'm not gonna pay as much as I'm not gonna pay as much as I could for like a whole car for an engine that doesn't come with a warranty And like once you get it, it's just like, oh, there's $8,000. If it's blown up, you're like, there's $8,000. So I already did that with an RB26 that I grew from Canada one time. But if I actually kept one of these, it'd be the 99s. The 99s are like rarer. They're not desirable, I wouldn't say, but they're rarer than all the Supras because they only made, so they made like 200 and like something of them in 99, but they only sold like 40 of them because like the dealers like wanted to mark them up. They're like $45,000 cars, and the dealer was like, oh, $20,000 on top for like whatever the dealers call that stuff. I've never bought a car from a dealer, but yeah, so everybody was like, well, I'm not going to do that. I'll just, like, if I'm going to pay like around 60 grand, I'll just buy a Viper and it'd be way cooler. So yeah, they didn't sell very many 99s. So if I could find a 99 that's like, yeah, I guess in like that condition, like, or better, or maybe probably like something around there, I'd probably fix it up and keep it actually like painted and stuff. But this thing is just going to be like, ooh, hi. So this thing's going to be like, just, I'll have like AC and I could drive it around and cruise it. So yeah, I don't know. How many people? I have 18 people watching this. I shit? What do I, someone said that I shit. What do I shit about? Trevor shits sometimes. Yeah, we could turn that off. Trevor shits sometimes. It's funny. Let's see. I don't know. 10%. I only have 10%. So like this. Oh, no, my shit. That's funny. Yeah, so, I thought you said I was shitting. Now, yeah, sometimes I try to know some stuff, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know what time it is. I'm pretty sure it's, like, late or early, I guess is how you look at it. But I kind of want to get this thing done. I don't know if I should just stay up all night and, well, today's a new day. I don't know, like a Saab swap, like if I put like an Aero Saab engine in one of these, I bet you it'd rip, because I don't think they have tranny issues. I know the Volvos have tranny issues, but I don't think the Saabs have like any real like engine or tranny issues as long as you take care of them. I don't know. Trevor's like Saab like wagon. It's like 6-speed and it rips. Man, it pulls hard. But this is, I'd say this car right here, I don't know how much they weigh, but they weigh a lot. It's like driving a Rhino around. 20 tons of fun. I want to definitely lock out the rear Hicus. I don't like a small block. Yeah, I don't know. I definitely, yeah. I don't really like I have a LS in my 240, but I really don't like that carbureted stuff. Like the old Datsuns and stuff, the triple Webers, they're awesome, but I mean, like drivability wise, you always have like, if you go to like a different like state and there's different altitude, or you go to like the mountains, it's like you need to rejet it and it's like mad and it doesn't start, or it like runs rich. So yeah, I don't know. Carburetors are just, I never really got into them and learned myself about them. Learned myself. So yeah, look at the Datsun's paint. Look at it. It looks so good in this video, man. You could just like, I could just like paint roll something and it'd probably look great in a video. This car looks good. I don't know. Yeah, it kind of looks. It looks weird in the video on my end. It looks like it's all. It looks like it's all like wavy, like the ocean. Unless it's just my phone that's mad about all these like lines on the wall. It's trying to like compensate. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to mess with this engine right here. And, oh, I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so this one came out of this car. And this is the car I'm going to keep for, I'll drive it around and stuff. And then if like somebody's like jonesing for like a glass top 6-speed VR4, I'll sell it. But this is bad because they didn't like take care of it. Like you could tell here. This is how, here, let me get the, I need the light for this to show you guys. So this is how good they took care of this car right here. This is like, this is the belt. So if the belt's like that, the engine's cocked. Ooh, $4.99s. How much are they? So, like, look at this. I don't know if you could, like, tell how bad that is, but, I mean, for, like, a car that used to be, like, 40 grand, and it's supposed to be a supercar, but you're gonna, like, rip it around, and the belt's, like, not even all the way on the pulley. Like, this has a, like, probably 2 spun rod bearings. I mean, like, I'm glad the fluid was nice and red. That was an actual surprise. But so what's going to happen is this is going to, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. So the engine I got out of that black VR4 that was wrecked right there is going to go in this car. With the tranny, everything. Everything's going to go in this. The diff, the drive shaft, intercoolers, a lot of the interior, the active aero stuff, because this car's active aero. Right here, you can see it's all rusty and it like was seized. Where's the other one? The other one is, oh, the other one's right here, and it's all nice and it's all like, so the guy like kept the car in the garage and actually took care of it. So all like, as much as I can from the other car is going to go on this car. So all the active aero and all the like stuff works. But the one thing I'm actually going to use from this engine is a 6-speed tranny, which is, I'm hoping the tranny's good. I wasn't able to drive it, but it's a 6-speed. The 6-speed trannies are usually weak. The transfer cases aren't. So the white car, the issue with the white car is somebody launched it. Well, the guy told me, he's like, I ran over a tree and I like the transfer case like blew apart, or I don't know, his story was like, I don't know. So I bought it from him for cheap, and like I thought this car that I was picking up for that engine, the guy was like, oh, it's a 5-speed. I was like, cool, because I need a 5-speed transfer case. Well, it ended up like he didn't know it was a 6-speed. He's only been using 5 gears the whole time he's had it, and since like it was almost brand new. So yeah, like this tranny, the white one has a blown up 5-speed transfer case. I don't have a 5-speed transfer case, so I'm just gonna 6-speed swap it. So I'm gonna take all the tranny, the transfer case, the drive shaft, and the diff out of this car, and I'm gonna put it in the white one and just like convert it to like a 6-speed car. I'm not exactly sure if it's gonna like need like more work to do, because I've never like, I don't really, last time I messed with one of these was like I put an engine in my ex-girlfriend's car because she like ran out of oil and blew it up or something. I don't know what she did to it, but it was cocked. But yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. It's probably, I want to pull this tranny on this one because the clutch was recently done, and when I pressed the clutch, it felt really stiff. So I'm thinking if this one has an ACT and like a lightweight flywheel, I'll probably put it in that one, because that one's just a stock Depending, as long as it doesn't have like a bunch of hot spots, or like, you know, if it's a good clutch, like a good aftermarket clutch, I'll probably put it in the other car, because I'd rather have an aftermarket clutch than a stock one, because I don't know, I prefer it. But let's see what you guys are saying. Sorry, I'm kind of babbling. So many trannies, yeah. You know, and the thing is like the 5-speed tranny, I think as long as the case isn't cracked, it's still good. And those trannies are worth like 500 to $1,000, so it's like almost worth more than I paid for that whole car. If I can find like somebody that needs a tranny, and usually those trannies are pretty good, but I don't know. It's kind of hard to say, like selling parts and everything, when I don't know, selling stuff lately, as Craigslist has gotten definitely interesting, because the people that hit you up on Craigslist are, I don't know, some people are like really sketchy, and then some people are super cool. But yeah. So yeah, man, this is almost an hour long. I'm gonna do some stuff with this. I'm gonna probably end the live stream. Thanks for watching. I guess if you're like tuning in and you're not subscribed, or if you like have some friends, yeah. So if you have some friends that like car stuff, show them my channel, because I wouldn't mind. I kind of wouldn't mind getting some more. Yeah, this will go. I usually, all my live streams I put on my channel. Well, except for like if I do them in like this mode, and then like I'm like, oh man, everybody gets pissed about that, so I usually delete those. But this one's in the right view, after a bunch of people like told me that they're mad. So yeah, talk to you guys later. And the video for like this whole like process will be up Monday. I'm not sure if I'll have like the engine install part of it up Monday, but maybe Tuesday will be the engine install, hopefully, and by then it'll be running and driving. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for exhaust too, because that was like super rusty, and I broke it. And then this one off the other car, it fell off. So I'm gonna have to figure something out, but you'll see it Monday or Tuesday. I'm not sure what day, but bye.